It started with a group of ordinary people getting in their boats and rescuing Katrina victims. The so-called Cajun Navy caught the whole country's attention as a symbol of Louisiana's scrappy, caring spirit. But you may have noticed the term Cajun Navy has gotten a bit complicated.
A lot of groups using Cajun Navy in their names. Some are organized with federal nonprofit status and million-dollar budgets, while others are less well known.
Hey, Rachel Hanley explains what you should know before you donate.
Long before there were Cajun Navy t-shirts and Facebook pages, there was this man.
To my waist right here.
Nick Gautreaux stood in this exact spot in 2005. He was a state senator when Katrina hit. When he heard how many people were stranded, he asked news stations in Lafayette to pass on a message.
If anybody wants to come and help rescue people, come down and bring your boat.
Hundreds of people showed up to the Acadiana Mall at 5 a.m. the next day.
There was doctors, lawyers, working class people.
For days, they rescued people from the floodwater. Somewhere along the line, the group started calling itself the Cajun Navy, but it wasn't an official organization. Then came the floods of 2016. Some volunteers organized themselves into more formal rescue and aid groups under the Cajun Navy name. That included the United Cajun Navy, Cajun Navy 2016, and Cajun Navy Relief, which have all been involved in relief from Helene, Milton, or both. Right now, those are the only three groups with Cajun Navy in their name that we could find as registered 501c3 nonprofits in Louisiana. That means they don't have to pay income tax, and you don't have to pay tax on money that you donate to them. They also have to be more transparent about what they're doing with their money. Those three organizations are not affiliated with each other. There are also many more groups that use Cajun Navy and even some companies. We talked with the head of Acadiana's Better Business Bureau, Chris Babin, who says if you're planning to donate to any charity, do your research first.
Not all charities are necessarily created equal.
Babin says you can look up their 501c3 status online and see what people say about them on social media. You can also contact them directly and ask how they spend their money.
Are they providing food? Are they working with government agencies to help set up shelter? What exactly are they doing? And you want to make sure what their efforts are, that they have the means to do it, that they're able to articulate that.
And the name Cajun Navy doesn't mean anything on its own. It's not trademarked, so anyone can use it. Gautreaux himself isn't involved with any of the current Cajun Navy groups.
I wish them well. I just hope that they keep the name up and make sure they know what the original premise of the Cajun Navy was. The original premise of the Cajun Navy was a group of citizens coming together to rescue, save, and more importantly, help their fellow man.
Something they'll keep doing in his wake. Rachel Handley, WWL Louisiana.
If you spot a charity that doesn't seem like it's acting in good faith, you can report them to the Better Business Bureau.